So the last few times we went to the restaurant, we've ordered potato skins as an appetizer. And every time they sadly disappointed. When I think potato skins, I think a nice crispy, tasty, cheesy, lots of bacon, bit of salsa. The potato skins we got were actually very, very soggy. I don't think they were fried. They were more baked in the oven. So I thought to myself, perhaps I could make these better at home. So I gave it a go, and this is what I did. I started off with 6 medium-sized red potatoes. You can use russets, you can use whatever you like. I find red skin potatoes fry a bit crispier, and I like them better for frying. Also like red potatoes better for French fries as well. So just gave them a good wash, scraped off any bad spots like you would with a baked potato. So I popped these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes or so, just until the inner flesh was soft enough that I could scoop it out good. I'll use the leftover potato for potato soup, or perhaps a bit of mashed potato for supper tomorrow. Next thing I did was took a pound of bacon and cut it in half. I just plopped that right into the air fryer just as it was. Set it for 400 degrees for 10 minutes and let it cook. If you don't have an air fryer, you can certainly cook the bacon in a frying pan on the stove, in the microwave, or in the oven, or however you normally would cook bacon. After 10 minutes, some of the inside parts of the bacon wasn't right cooked through. I chopped it up into little bite-sized pieces, about the size I wanted to put on my potato skins, and I put it back into the air fryer, separated it a little bit, and the inner parts of the bacon then got cooked to the desired doneness, let's say. After another couple minutes in the air fryer, I took the bacon out and gave it another little chop and transferred it to a paper towel lined bowl until I was ready to use it to put my potato skins together. I sliced a red onion very, very thinly. I used about a quarter of a small red onion. I like it cut really thinly. Some people might like larger chunks. That's entirely up to yourself, whatever works for you. But I like mine chopped very thin. So I was trying to do it to a razor's edge here, but sometimes the knife would just slip off the onion. I grated up about 200 grams of cheddar cheese. I used medium this time. I usually use old cheese on anything that I'm cooking with because I like the flavor better, but they were all out of old cheese at the store, so I went with the medium, and it actually was very good. I didn't use all that cheese. I only used a little less than half of it. I kind of overestimated how much cheese I would need. So when my potatoes were fork tender, I took them out of the oven. I put them on a cutting board and cut them in half and left them to cool for about 5 minutes or so, just so I could handle them enough to scoop them out. So using a spoon, I scooped all the flesh out of the potatoes and put it in a bowl. I'm going to put that away. I can use that for any number of things, from breakfast fry up to mashed potatoes for tomorrow. It certainly won't go to waste. It's just going to be put in the fridge, and I will use it for a meal in the next day or two. The next step is to chop your potato into bite-sized pieces. Cut it to the size you'd like to have it on the plate when you serve it. When you scoop your potato out, also make sure that you leave a little bit of potato flesh attached to your peel. Otherwise, when you fry it, it'll be probably a little bit too crispy, and there won't be any substance to it. Next, add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch into a large Ziploc bag. We're going to coat the potato skins with cornstarch just so that when we fry them, they'll be nice and crispy. So just drop all the potato skins into the bag, close the bag, and give it a good toss to make sure everything gets coated. These are not very wet, so there won't be a whole lot of cornstarch stick to them, but it'll be enough so that when you fry your potato skins, it will leave them pretty crispy. Next thing you need to do now is dump these potato skins into a colander. I use colander in my sink just to cut down on the mess. So dump them out, give them a shake. That'll take off any excess cornstarch that's stuck to them. You don't want to shake them too much because you don't want to beat them up. They're pretty fragile until they're cooked in the oil. So just try to get as much of that cornstarch off as you can. You only want a very light coating on there. So just before you're ready to serve your potato skins, you drop them into a pot of hot oil. I use canola oil. You just let them brown until they get a little bit brown, because we're going to double fry them and that will keep the crispiness. So when the edges start to turn a little bit brown, you can take them out. And I fry mine in 2 batches. Then I took each batch and put it back in the oil again just until they got a nice golden brown. So while the skins are nice and hot, you add your toppings, your cheese, your red onion, and your bacon. The heat from the potato skins will melt the cheese somewhat. I like to serve these with sour cream and a bit of salsa on the side. I have to say these were the best potato skins I've ever had, and they far topped the ones that I had in the restaurant that I was so disappointed in. I hope you'll give it a try. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let us know where you're watching from. And if you really like my videos, you can subscribe and click the bell notification so you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Thanks for watching.